Those are guitar cloths. They're not for the puppy. Go away. Seriously. Go away. This is not your room. Hey, welcome back everybody to another episode of Ted Talks Guitars and Life with a great update for you. I have finally reached the end of the project in reference to painting this Fesley Deluxe Edition Tease style guitar. It's a Telecaster. Don't tell anybody I said that. Pregnant pause for the coffee. That's good. Well, just thought I'd give you an update on the journey. You can tell that it is, the lighting in here is not great, so I can't really get the appropriate angle to show you the shine and all the imperfections. And friends, there are imperfections. This is not a perfect looking guitar, but that said, I feel very good about where we are right now. So just to catch you up to speed to where we are in the project, I attempted to do some clear coats with spray cans. And guys, look, I've just conceded to the reality that I'm no good with spray cans. It was disastrous. It was clumpy. It was ugly. It didn't sand out well. So storms came to my area of the States, and I thought to myself, man, I need an indoor solution. And my indoor solution was Tru-Oil. So I'd watched a couple of vids out on the tubes of people who use Tru-Oil to finish guitars. You could drop it in the comments. You can butcher me about this if you want to do that. But go ahead, tell everybody in the comments your experience with finishing guitars with Tru-Oil, good or bad, how long it lasts, maybe it's not as tough or whatever. Guys, I just wanted to get to a point where I could move on with my life and other projects. But I think it turned out pretty well. So I put several coats of Tru-Oil on it, sanded with very fine grit steel wool, repeated that process, and then buffed it out with, shout out to 2Bike Mike for his recommendation on some turtle wax. And I will put, perhaps in the description, I'll list the products that I used in case you're interested in those, but a rubbing compound and then a polishing compound. And I think it looks pretty good. So the body is complete in terms of paint. As you can tell, I've taken out the tape from the cavities in the neck pocket, sanded the neck pocket out a little bit. And what will be next in terms of the body is I want to go ahead and copper shield the cavities as I do on all my guitars. So there's some playlists that shows me attempting to do that and maybe some success in doing that. Speaking of Tru-Oil, I took the neck and I did sand it a little bit here with some very fine 1500 grade sandpaper just to get any kind of rough edges off. I put a very thin layer of Tru-Oil on the neck, dried it off, and then I put, to finish that off, some feed and wax on it. And I know that some people don't think that this is appropriate for guitar wood and those kinds of things. However, man, I put the Tru-Oil on there, just one thin coat, buffed it out, and then I put the feed and wax, the Howard feed and wax. This is the orange oil. I got it on Amazon, and so then I buffed that out. Man, I gotta tell you, that is one butter feeling neck, man. I mean, I am really, really happy with that. And so next steps of the project, again, I'm gonna copper shield the cavities of the guitar. It does have some imperfections. I may show you some close-ups of some of those in the next video. So where we're going to go from here is I'm going to do the copper shielding. Please say copper shielding one more time. I'm going to copper shield the cavities, and then I'm going to install the electronics. Then I'm going to put the neck onto the body, and then I will train this guitar. Shout out J-Man for your great videos on the train your guitar stuff, man. Well, what a journey it's been, man. It has really been fun, although there were a couple of times when I was really not sure that I had what it took to get this done. But it is coming along quite nicely. Sorry, my dog is in my guitar racks. Hey, you're not in the video, dude. Dogs, what are you going to do? Hey, man, on a personal note, just a thank you to those who have reached out to me. I mentioned in the last video that I injured my foot when I was out of the country, and I did go to the doctor. I've got some specialist appointments and unfortunately some MRIs on a couple parts of my body coming up. So for those of you who are praying people, I would appreciate your prayers about that. But really, more than anything, man, just really thank you for expressing concern for me. Well, man, it's been a journey, and hey, wherever you are in your guitar journey, man, I'm praying that it's a long, smooth, safe, joy-filled ride for you, man. Hey, rock on with your bad selves, everybody. We'll catch you down the road.